Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're carrying on with our Daemonhunters campaign, and yeah, obviously I'm still feeling a bit under the weather, you know, episodes are going to be a bit sporadic for a while, can't be helped. Also, like, real life things I gotta do. So this weekend, I basically just took the weekend off. You know, I know that's like a normal thing that people do, take weekends off. No, not for YouTubers. Like every day is just a day. It's just you record when you got the time, and I didn't really have any. At least no time where I wasn't like just done with it all. So you know, we took the Christmas decorations down. So I've had a productive weekend. I know, a bit late, hence the need to do that rather than recording with my toy soldiers. But hey, toy soldier time. Here we are. We have Hale, Invio, Han, and Solar, which I think is a pretty good squad. I quite like it. Except Hale. One day I like him. He does have an army of servitors now, which I like. I like his three sons. All called... Hang on, what do we call them? Jerry. That's it. They're all called Jerry. Every single one of them. Yeah. All called Jerry. But yeah, we have three sons, Jerry, Hale here, which would be fun. Also a bit of a nuisance. I really do hate how they sometimes move and sometimes don't. I feel like that's going to get us into trouble. You know, and also we're going to block every space. We need to move him last every turn, I think, so that these guys can still move. But then they're teleporting a lot, so maybe that will, you know, that'll be like our saving grace. I don't know. But we're going to find out. I think it's going to be very silly. It's quite an easy mission, so this is probably a good one to test out this just absurd man and his many sons, his many battle sons. Let's go.
Are you certain the bloom is here, Ektar? This is a bustling industrial world.
The omens are plain. There is bloom spawn below. They corrupt the minds of the weak and the unworthy. Purge the
So many people. So many. Okay, we're going to bring up Invio, I suppose. Here's our teleporty boy, so moving him first is always, yeah, always good value. Yeah, you better be ready.
Moving now.
Just mind all the servitors.
I am here to serve.
Oh, you know what? I hadn't realised this, but now I'm realising it. The servitors don't have collision. They don't have collision. They could be in the way. Like, if I want to stand there, I can't. But they don't have collision. You just walk past them. That's actually very useful. That's something I just hadn't really bothered to consider up until now. Glad I did. Glad I did. We're still learning. We're still learning. Mostly because I just haven't used this guy much. And I guess you can 3-move.
Steady and surely we hunt them.
Okay, sure.
Yes, sir.
Move over there.
At once.
So where are these guys moving to? Alright, they're moving over here. So you can't really get around. If you're gonna teleport, maybe I'll just jump him down. Might be the easiest way. Oh, that's nice to see. Oh, he sort of went the other way. Okay, this is a concern. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's going to blow up that spot. Oh, that's fine. I mean, he'll be dead before he does that, right? Are we going to teleport on top of him? I mean, I can obviously teleport over here with Solar. Get a couple support fires and just wail on him.
In an instant.
Provided other people can actually get shots on him. Okay, we can hit him 3 times, which is probably enough to kill him. So what is this guy's deal? God, look at this guy. He's so spooky. I love the plasma gun that looks like it's in terrible pain. Love that. Very fun. Chaos aesthetic is great. It's really good. Like, I don't relate to it, but just as a villain, It's wonderful. You know, just agonizing, brutal, freaky, very fun. So, Enraged Rush. So that's an auto. I think he has to activate this. Yeah, when you hit him, he runs at you. And yeah, he can grab you as well. So it stops you being able to act is the main thing there. Bull Rush. Yeah, just lets him charge through. Like we have with our Dreadnought. Plasma Cannon Charge Shot, which I guess is what he's doing. Set a blast area over Area 3, range 14. Next turn. 9 damage, 2 armor break and knockback. That's quite a lot. Or he can destroy cover. Anything to worry about. Can't be panicked, plagued, or knocked back. And he will self-destruct on death. Although it is an auto, we could actually disrupt him and then kill him, and then he won't. And his standard plasma cannon shot, 6 damage with armor break and knockback. Or he has power scourge with superior knockback, so he can knock you back, even in Terminator armor, if you're wearing that. So he's pretty cool, you know, I dig him. Now let's murder him to bits. We're just going to go with the standard attacks. And we did get a crit immediately. Okay, I'll go armor break. Oh, I could actually... Could I stun him? I think he'll be dead before he's stunned. That's fine. Let's armor break. Yeah, he wasn't happy about that. So we done big damage. Even more big damage. And should we do a little bit more big damage? Let's do a little bit more big damage. Good stuff.
The enemy is wounded.
So one character basically killed him. Which is really good, actually, you know? I mean, we really should accept that Solar is kind of a big boy these days. So one shot and Solar will finish him off. I kind of want to disrupt him so he doesn't explode. I don't think he'll explode straight away, though. I don't think we have to worry about that. I think we will get to move before then, but it would be nice just to see this work, where we can just turn that off. Oh, he resisted the disruption. That's a big deal, actually. Alright, let's shoot him. Or do I want to do that? Do I want maybe Hail to get in here and get the kill? Because you could move in here and have, like, the Breacher attack him, maybe. I am worried about any of these guys standing near him, though, actually. So never mind. I could move there and just try and shoot him, but I'm not sure that will accomplish anything. Or will it? I'm gonna see. Maybe with a crit. We might get lucky. Worst case scenario, Solar gets the kill. Okay, so we won't be able to actually kill him. Nah, I'll still have 1 health. That's fine. I'll have, Oh, I'll have you shoot him anyway. There we go. Solar killed that guy pretty much on his own. Very, very swiftly. It's kind of nice that we can take down a HECKBRUTE like that easily. It's pretty good. On the way. Alright, not seeing any enemies. Okay, we've got a blip, and we got a first bloom spawn. I've been kind of on autopilot with the bloom spawn, actually. I always assumed them on this map to be there, and yeah, and there. Yeah. Are those the only 2 places we can have bloom spawn on this map? Because I swear those are the only 2 I've seen them. Or did I see one in here once? No, I think that's a different map. I think a different map has bloom spawn in a room like this. Yeah, because there's one where it's in like the lower corner. Like you come in from like this side and it's the lower bit. Yeah, anyway, whatever. But yeah, this map is one I played many times. This was in the first gameplay demo that I played with Daemonhunters when we had remote access to it. Which was an experience. Really don't like playing gameplay demos remotely. I've had to do that with Daemonhunters and Total War Warhammer 3. First experience of that was playing remotely, which I really hate. Much prefer being able to install a build, even if it's like a limited build that only has like a couple of levels, you know? I much prefer having it on my own system. Which I get, you know, security reasons and things. There's reasons why studios don't necessarily want that to happen. And usually it's not remotely. Usually they have you go to their studio, but you know, with COVID and things, travel has sort of it's just not really something that happens a lot in the industry anymore, which is a bit sad. It was always nice sort of going to a studio to play a game for the first time, getting to see the ropes. It's very cool. Hopefully they'll start happening more in future again. Okay, let's have a look. Do I just want to jump in like a loony? Yeah, probably, right? Have Han do it. He could. We could open with him, and he could purge some of the enemies, so we can get rid of some of their mutations.
You will be silenced.
That seems unlikely. Ooh, baddies. Reinforcing baddies. I am loving these tiny pods. I say tiny pods. There's actually like a load of stuff here, but it's not really much. So this guy, obviously, I want to get the 4 seeds out of him, but he's got no mutations. None of these guys really have any, do they? I don't think so. No. Interesting. Okay, I'm a bit sad that he kicked the door down and he's still in the exact same place. I mean, look at that. I can't get to any of these guys in a single turn. Alright, we could go warp speed biomancy on Solar, and then he could do a teleport strike to hit all of them and then land and kill the tree. Although it might be worth having, like... also the heavy bolter servitor. Right, we'll have Overwatch. It's not quite as close as I'd like. I think I might move him and have the bolter servitor do some things. It would be nice to overwatch this area, see how they do. Because they do have infinite overwatch, they should hit everything. That might be fun. Although I might end up destroying this entirely and then be able to move over there. That's probably likely, actually. Alright, so we'll start with the... I'm going to start by using Awaken the Machine on this servitor. Okay, so now he's going to do some extra damage. That did cost 2 willpower. Insanely. Alright, now I can hit all of these guys. Which is pretty satisfying. Destroy, like, all their cover. Just generally be a big old jerk. Kablooey! And that guy's on fire now, which is very funny to me. Okay, excellent. Now I can have the Breacher Servitor attack this guy. It's not a terrible idea. Or I could just shoot someone. Or not. Or not. Oh, I could shoot that for nothing. Really? Miss. Long range and cloud of flies means I miss. Cool. Oh, I could attack this with the Breacher Servitor. I think I'll attack him. Solar can't overcharge his, not overcharge, you know what I mean. Warp charge. He can't warp charge teleport strike yet, can he? Or can he? Grr, I don't know. Whatever. Let's just start doing some damage. Okay, good. So that's his turn.
I'm here to serve.
I'm here to serve.
Praise the Emperor.
Alright, teleport strike. I don't like that he's so far away. That's going to slow me right down. Oh! We can't get him yet. Because that's a psychic ability. So let's use Disruptor on him. It's a bit of a shame, because that means we'll get the kill, but we haven't... Oh, I have Extractor Skulls. I'll just use an Extractor Skull as well. Alright, so he'll die now. So off you go. Good.
This is coming with me.
And he's not used any AP to do any of that, which is great. And I guess I'll land here. And yet can't warp charge. If I could, that would be like 2 dead guys, I think. Maybe. Are we going to get them all? I wonder. Hopefully you'll get an AP out of that. He did. Oh! Sorry, he's so happy. I can kill both of them with a single attack, like so. Shame we couldn't get the big tree in on the action there. But, I mean, you got willpower back. Hopefully we'll get more willpower attacking this. So let's see about that. Alright, good hit. We're going to hit one more time. I mean, not great chance to crit, but he could get a crit, couldn't he? He could. He didn't, but he could. So Smite I could use to kill him. Nice and easily. So what I think I'm going to do is attack this guy. Yeah, I could Force Strike as well. Let's do that. I'm going to Force Strike this guy. Oh, and we got crit, so that's death. Excellent.
Justice!
Alright, now I'm going to smite him. Or am I? Am I going to smite him? I'm going to start shooting that guy. I think I'll smite this guy. I got so many other people that can shoot that other guy. I need to shoot it. Well, I guess twice. Technically, I need to shoot this guy, because I was going to say I need to shoot him once and get the 2 support fires, but to get the 2 support fires I need to attack twice, so it's 2 attacks. But, you know, like I said, we'll clear this room and then we'll have all the AP to go address that reinforcement pod. Done.
Another falls to the Knights of Titan!
Sure does. Oh, you don't get reimbursed the AP if there's reinforcements incoming. I always forget that somehow. Always manage to forget that. Alright, let's just get Han over here, I suppose.
It will be done. I sense the enemy converging.
Okay. Not bad. I can take it. And more reinforcements, really? It's going to be one of those missions where I just make no progress because I have to keep fighting, like, more and more pods. I do wonder, actually,
Yes, Commander.
if we had Cadrus running over here, right, could I... Oh, no, because it won't reinstigate the fight, so he would have to go there on his own, and then these guys would have to do everything. Let's see. So I could get there, and I could give him 2 more AP, which means he'd only be able to move 1 step, which I don't think would get him in the room. I need to get in the room to get that to show up, so he has 1 AP left so he can teleport. So I'm just wondering if I can literally just get to here this turn, and destroy that this turn. It's, maybe possible, but barely. It would be possible, actually, if I use Warp Speed Biomancy, because that would be another 10 movement over those 5 AP that he would have. I think I literally could. I'd have to kill him with, like...
Praise the Emperor.
Still 2 ammo, so I actually can use all of his ammunition.
Yes, Commander. Ready to serve.
God, that's an interesting thought. No, I won't, I'm not going to. I'm gonna blow these guys up. It's gonna be great. So I'll do that first. Probably do it with the plasma cannon servitor, actually. So let's do... I'd like to hit all of them. If I could. But also hit this stuff. You see. I'm not sure I can. Yeah, this guy might have to live. So lucky him, I guess. Sort of. What I can do, actually, is make sure that his cover gets blown up. Or at least, you know, try and help his cover get blown up. We'll see.
Focus fire.
Alright, up you go. Did a lot of damage to our servitor. Do not care. Do not care in the slightest.
Yes, Commander.
That was perfect. These guys will die to a cheeky Overwatch. This is the only person who has any real... who's any real threat to us, but I would like to kill everything there so I can start getting into position for him.
At your command.
Alright, let's teleport over here.
With alacrity.
I know, we're using more willpower, it's a pain. Oh, we didn't even get a flipping flip out of it. Another AP. How's it crit? 30%?
On the way.
Rubbish. Yeah, I can't even get a kill now if we get a if we do get a crit. Terrible news. Alright, let's get over here. So I can actually just attack him, then shoot someone else. In fact, how much health does he have? 6. Okay, never mind. I was thinking I could actually kill him with a Disruptor Skull. No, I can't. So we'll have 1 AP. Alright, brilliant. Shoot him, support fire, will do the rest. Alright, there goes one.
Another falls to the Knights of Titan!
They sure do. Sure do. Then maybe if I move here, the Breacher Servitor will follow me and I can have him. Not quite reach. Okay, cool, love that. Big fan. Oh, that's very annoying.
Your orders.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Alright, well he can teleport as well. He can just teleport himself. And he got some more AP back, so yay. I wonder. Yeah, pretty good chance to crit, so I might just get the kill. I'd rather not use Solar's ammunition up entirely. Okay, well, looks like that's happening anyway. Alright, Solar will have to reload before we can use Thingamajig again. That's fine. We'll get him down here. He can teleport onto them when he needs to. We can set up our Heavy Bolter Servitor to overwatch here.
Bolter trained and ready.
Which might do something. We'll see. Alright, what are we up against?
I sense the enemy converging.
Oh, interesting. Cultists and things. Yeah, alright, we might hit a couple. Nope. Oh, yeah, there we go. We did a damage. And now they're all going to return home. To Papa Hale. His name's Papa Hale now.
Here.
Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Alright, let's get you over here, and then we'll teleport onto here, and then we'll kill everything. Maybe? We might kill everything. We'll see. I hope we kill everything. Very embarrassing if we didn't. I can only get to there. Hopefully some will land up here.
We travel unseen paths.
Boom. And we did get some AP back. Good news. Alright, who are we going for? I mean, any of these cultists are good. Alright, Grenadier might be a good one to get rid of, just because them... What is it? Pinned, isn't it? It's pinned, is the thing I don't like. But I could bring them all a little closer. That might detonate and kill that guy anyway. We'll just see where they land.
Focus fire.
Alright, that did kill one.
Gods, grant me strength!
Alright, good news. Now... I think Solar will probably be able to kill that guy. So I can finish him off. And him. So I'll just kill these two with Cadrus, I suppose. Nice. Him next.
You have been judged.
Now Han. Hey, you can just start killing this guy. Nice. Alright, let's take his Vox Stave, shall we? I think he'll die before we can stun him, so... There we go. No more loud noises. And now he's dead. Alright, good. Now jump down here and start killing this guy as well. Marvellous. Solar. I don't think I've had a turn like this where I've just used my basic attack on everybody. and everything has died. It's just,
Enemies destroyed.
yeah, nothing complicated there at all.
Yes, Commander.
Got 1 willpower on Hail. Hang on a minute, your plasma servitor got a kill. You didn't get the willpower for that? Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, let's move. So we're nearly done. Nearly done with this level. We've been pretty quick with it. I mean, it's half pod size
Moving swiftly.
compared to kind of what we're used to, you know, with the whole Technophage lark. Although, you know, we're used to having a Dreadnought now, I guess. Huh. Apples and oranges, I suppose. And that servitor will catch up. Presumably. I'd assume. Okay. Servitor moving.
Yes, Commander.
Your orders?
Alright, let's start with Invio.
Yes.
The fire's gone out, so we can take a more direct route across this room. Across this scorched room.
It will be done.
Take cover behind the exploding barrels. Oh, okay.
Advancing.
Behind different exploding barrels.
I sense something near.
Yeah, I mean, that was inevitable though.
Aye, sir.
Okay, let's go, let's go. On next.
At once.
No harm, no foul. Can't leave him behind.
I am here to serve.
Okay, let's get you up here. Very dramatic Hail. He's just trying to look manly in front of his many sons.
Taking position.
Lest they surpass him, devour him, and take his power.
Aye, sir.
Yes, I have a perfectly healthy relationship with my father. What are you talking about? Right, let's get you over here too.
Moving now.
Oh, they don't matter. Oh, so we have got the kills with melee weapons. I'd completely forgotten about that. We just happened to kill a lot of things with melee weapons. Where is he?
I am here to serve.
Invio, you actually can't get inside. Okay, step out of the way so you can get it.
Command.
Thanks.
Advancing.
Dramatic kick. Do any of these doors have handles? In the grim dark future of the 41st millennium, have they lost the technology to build handles? Do they just constantly build new doors?
I see the foe.
Oh, that's a thing I can throw. That's fine. All right, let's get you a little closer, so we can get a view of the naughty tree, the feculent gnarl maw, or you know, naughty tree. We sure can. Hello, big tree. Alright, can your breacher reach this? Yes, because it teleported over here somehow. Good, so let's get rid of this thing's armor, I guess. Not that it really makes any difference. What next? I mean, these guys I could arguably try and kill, or you know, reinforcements or things. I think just wailing on this is probably a good idea. Hang on.
Ready to serve.
Oh, there's Solo. Oh, we can climb up there, so that's not a problem. Okay, let's just start wailing. Yeah, alright, up we go. Alright, good opening volley.
Feel the bite of my sword.
Alright, let's start getting some other damage in there.
Standing ready.
You can shoot that, Solo can back you up. There's the backup. And then Solo can get the kill.
Praise the Emperor. Room threat has been purged. Return your squad and I shall attend to the remainder below.
Death is only the beginning.
Marvellous. Marvellous. I'd love to see Ektar actually just, like, sweep up everyone else. That'd be fun. Alright, so we got a few more seeds. Nothing major. Actually kind of weak that we only got 6 in total. That's fine. That's fine. We weren't here for that. Or were we? What were we here for? Requisition, probably. And servitors. So, what are we getting offered? We have another hammer. I mean, extra stun chance is lovely on a hammer. I mean, 6 damage standard and knockback is fun. But that's basically just a weaker version of the thing we already had. Psych out grenade tier 3. So it silences enemies. I mean, that's not terrible, I guess. We have a level 7 librarian that we could pick up. Voldred Rugen. And we have Victory's Testament, which can have 20 range. That is bonkers. Also, Disrupt Shot is really handy. In fact, it can fire and disrupt enemies. Scatter Shot gains additional range, which is very nice. So 1 damage per 2 ammo. If we had a tier 3 ammo thingamajig, Scatter Shot could be very, very powerful. It is very good. And the extra crit chance is quite nice too. That's not terrible. I like that. I think the extreme range on this is very satisfying. We haven't really looked at the power armor yet though. Extra 3 willpower, extra 20% focus. That's quite good. That is quite good. Though it doesn't have additional, like, weapon slots. Well, like, item slots or anything. Which I feel is probably better. I don't know. So there's some interesting stuff. I don't think I'm going to bother getting another librarian. We have a librarian. He's doing the job just fine. We'd have to retrain him anyway. So yeah, I think we'll go for this, just so we have another silencer. I'm going to grab the power armor anyway. I think the extra willpower, like focus, is very handy. Broadly. This might even be nice on, like... I don't know. We have people who need power armor, and this might be good for them. Alright, we will have to field a full squad of 8 people at the end of the game, so we do need equipment for 8 people. So I'm sure this will find a use. And yeah, I'm satisfied. Okay, good. So, Hail. Let's level you up with something. I'm not really sure what. Extra combat servitor? Ah. Oh, and getting Purifier is a big deal. If any of our servitors start catching on fire, that's massive. Warp charge for extra 6 heal. It's very handy too. The extra 2 heal means that it's not absolute trash, because what is it right now? So yeah, it's only 4. So putting up to 6 is actually a bit better. And Purify is very useful. Then we get an additional servitor slot. Then Invio. Support fire is a bit boring. What's this one? Unlimited range for Smite. So it doesn't matter where we are, we can ignore cover and just do 4 damage at any range. That's really satisfying. That can really get us out of a bind. Vortex of Doom does cost a bit of willpower, but it is a nice blast area for a decent amount of damage that we can use to disable ranged targets. Oh, only mechanical targets we can disable their range damage, which is a bit limiting. It does ignore cover. It ignores cover anyway, so Warp Charge just lets you disable mechanical enemies' ranged weapons, which is a bit weak, but we can bolster it up to 8 damage and we can give him some extra willpower, so we can afford to use Vortex of Doom once per turn, in addition to everything that we're already doing with him, which is kind of cool. Warp Charge, so we can ignore armor, as well as everything else on Smite is also really nice. Maybe I should just fully upgrade Smite. And the Psychic Shriek is the stun thing, which is kind of nice if we do teleport in, hit them with all the stuns. I don't know. Might be nice. But I do like Smite just being this really good utility of just, oh, there's an enemy with full health. Somewhere on the map, he needs to die now, and then we kill him. That's really nice. That's really powerful. So yeah, let's do that. And then Solar, we can upgrade Teleport Strike. So it's really good. We can also upgrade Hammer Hand. I mean, we can get into all the crit damage stuff as well pretty soon, which is pretty wild. Do love that. Do you want to get to it now, actually? I mean, extra 3 damage. So we can put up to 8 damage with a Warp Charge, which is pretty marvellous. That is pretty huge. So I think we might want to get Teleport Strike as good as we can. And we can also give him a silencer for that ludicrous range, but that feels like such a weird thing to give him. It's limited in ammunition as well, isn't it? Actually, the silencer tends to have a fair bit of ammo. So not a terrible idea. So you can get disruptions and things. I don't know, it might be fun. Extra war gear, I think, is probably cooler, broadly speaking. Because that gives us such huge potential. In fact, do we want to ignore the teleport strike? That's a lot of willpower, and we could just kill things to bits. I mean, I hate the fact this upgrades the Aegis stuff. I don't really care about Aegis. Although if I do end up in a position where I care about Aegis, I can probably spend a willpower on it, right? But I just want to get to this. And then, okay, so hang on. So this goes up to level 7. So level 8 will be that, and level 9 will be like that and that. So we really can't... Well, okay, this is one level. So that goes up to level 7. Level 8 will be that, and then level 9 will be that and that. Yeah, okay, that is right. So yeah, we won't be able to get a lot of these upgrades. God, seriously, support fire, it's a big investment of skill points. It's so good, though. I mean, teleport boost is lovely, but if someone else is doing the teleporting, that's not necessarily the best thing in the world. I think giving up on the teleport strike stuff in order to put up crit higher, I think might be better. So I selfishly teleport in with just teleport, or I have my librarian do it, and then we maximize what we can do. You know? That might be what we do in future. For now, though, I wonder if it's worth doing that. I mean, that will put up crit chance and damage more than this stuff will. Just by having the Liber Domina Demonica there. But it also means I can swap that out for something else if I want to. Which is pretty powerful. Although Ruthless Precision is huge. Getting extra AP on a crit is sort of gigantic. And that's really what we go there for, huh? Yeah, we need that. The extra AP is too big a deal. Alright, I'm going to do that. I know that we're toing and froing a lot on Solor. It's just, interceptors have so much good stuff. There's so many, like, powerful ways to build them. So, we're over there. We're going to do this one next, or this one. We barely get to that one. This one is Grimoires. We don't really need another Grimoire, I don't think. And there's not really any good loot there. This one, on the other hand, requisition, potentially quite a lot of good loot. Decent power armor, Stormbolters, warding staves. There's some good stuff here, potentially. It is silly green, though. And without using any passive war gear. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that, are we? Oh, I didn't mean to move. It's fine, the other one, we have a longer timer. Okay, now stop. Tap it. I just want to look at this. So this is yellow. Do we need yellow? I really wish it would just tell you. Yeah, we could do with some more yellow seeds. We want necrosis. We have 100 Poxus seeds now. That's absurd. Absolutely ridiculous. Unbelievable. Also, one thing I do want to check, because I was talking about extra slots, extra weapon slots. Item slots, rather. Where are we? Fool, I think, has one, doesn't he? He's got one of the good pieces of armor. So it's yellow. Let's do that now. Let's do that now. Hell yeah. Give him more armor, but I want to see what else, who else has that. So, let's give him... oh, we do have an extended magazine. I'd forgotten we'd picked that up, clearly. So extra crit chance and the crit damage now. Marvellous. And yeah, that's for melee damage, and that's all for melee. Yeah, okay. Cool. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I love that. Big fan. Big damage, big crits, big crit damage. Good boy. So we got that now. Who else was it? Was it Solar or Storm that we had that equipped on? Okay, yeah, we already upgraded that. Cool. God, we got some really good power armor, actually. Yeah, we do have some good stuff. Alright, well he's got that anyway. And he's crushing it. Okay. Let's think about this. So this is the yellow. We could do with some yellow. It's very low difficulty. This one is actually getting quite high. This one is probably more important to get done. If we go here, we probably won't be able to get through the storm to here. Oh, actually, it's just 2 moves. We might be able to reach that. It's a Technophage mission as well. Will be more difficult. We're going to start with the easy one and we'll move across. Alright, because I need yellow seeds more than I need not yellow seeds. The fact that this is a mission to get to the seed carriers, yeah, feels like we get more seeds out of that. Because that really is what we're trying to get right now. Excellent. Getting extra research speed from our grimoires. We lost several servitors to spontaneous combustion while transferring the Inquisitor's tomes. The wards on these volumes are impressive. I needed only 37.48 minutes of the Inquisitor's time to deactivate them, but she was obstinate that her research came first. However, I am no mere Lex mechanic fresh off Mars. A simple power redundancy made her available for the time required. Okay, what are we building next? Could do the Augurium. Make sure we have, max out prognosticars. Or we can start upgrading the void shields or gun batteries a bit more. Because this is all useful stuff. Let's go with the gun batteries. There we go. Alright, off we go.
What is this abomination?
Our salvation.
The edict shudders with anxiety. This work profanes the machine god.
Mars will forgive us. The fate of the entire galaxy hinges on the psychic insight of the codex. With it, we can track the prime seeds and hunt each reaper down.
How do we proceed?
I will require a number of seeds from a single strain of the bloom. With those in hand, I can attune the codex to the strain's psychic stench, tracking its most potent source amongst the stars.
Query: do the prime seeds within these reapers emanate above all others?
Precisely. The codex will hone in on this power within the reaper. From there, we will hunt them down one by one.
Why do I get the feeling you are enjoying this?
If I am right, and I always am, each strain will wither without its reaper to tend it, and we score another victory for humanity.
This is no game to take pleasure in, Vakia.
That's Inquisitor to you. We share in this sacred duty, Purifier. Would you deny me the brief satisfaction of a job well done?
Noted, Inquisitor. But this job is not finished yet.
Alright then. We have a naughty book now. I know. The old spooky naughty book. It is done. I have created the Codex Toxicus, a chimera of Imperial and Eldari archaeotech. Heresy. Anyway, had I come across it in any other context, I would have named its creator a heretic and had them executed, but our need is great. 5 Reapers now propagate the bloom throughout the sector, and the Codex is our one glimmer of hope for hunting them down. So we got some more requisition out of it. And here it is. It's only 7! It only costs 7. I thought it was 10 or 15. Oh, that's a bargain. Alright, which ones do we want to do? I mean, we can only do 2. Right, it's red or green. Red or green. I mean, we obviously have so many green, but we also have so many red. Let's do red first. I'm trying to remember what these are. I think the Poxus, I think, is the Great Unclean One boss fight. And I think this one is the Chaos Spawn boss fight, but I might be talking absolute rubbish there. I'm almost certain that this is the... well, yeah, there's a picture of a Great Unclean One. Ah, the red one is the Chaos Knight. Okay, a little bit sad that actually just shows you what it is. I guess that's the Chaos Spawn. Although, no, I think that's the Chaos Spawn. I don't recognize this one. Or this one. Although, that's because you only fight 3 normally. Although, then you fight one of them. Oh, this one is the, not a Soul Grinder. It's a Soul Grinder, but I think it has its own one. It's like a Plague Lump or something. I think that's what that one is. But yeah, never fought this one, ever. So we'll need to prioritize blue so we can do this one. Because this is the one that we didn't fight in the first campaign we played. So we definitely want to do this one, especially because he's got a little friend. And that sounds fun, so we'll do that. But anyway, so we'll get to that. First, we'll do this mission. We'll get rid of the Great Unclean one first, because he's great and dirty. Oh, we're going to be fighting a spaceship.
Alert. Small-scale projectiles launching from the enemy vessel.
Torpedoes?
Negative. Analysis patterns reveal satellite deployment. Vox transmissions detected.
What are they casting?
Commander, this could be the Dark Tongue. Order your crew to put on their helmets and...
Update. Multiple crew stations unresponsive.
It's a distraction. The enemy ship's maneuvering to attack.
Oh, okay. Open fire. Fire on the Vox casters. Deploy Librarian to quell the noise. Or attempt to retreat. Which Grandmaster won't like. This is an interesting one, actually. If we have a Librarian, it'll probably save the ship, but damage the Librarian. Though he is fairly high level now. But I almost like the idea of using the Librarian here. Because we have been using him to basically cheat through every single level we've done in the past several weeks. So, if he does get injured, we'll have to make do without just teleporting en masse on top of the enemy and murdering them every single turn. So that might be quite nice, to just change up the gameplay and keep our ship safe. So let's do it.
The Knights of the Librarius will silence them.
Algerium got damaged, which means our prognosticators are all offline. Well, that's a bit annoying. And Invio got wounded. That's fine. Your Librarian creates a zone of silence around your ship, protecting the crew from the influence of the Dark Tongue and enabling you to easily overcome the enemy ship. Unfortunately, manifestations of chaos are absorbed by the Algerium, which suffers a blowback of warp energy. I feel like that's a bit rude to damage that when, you know, that sort of wasn't listed as a potential risk. But I guess the surprise is fun, isn't it? I'm certainly having fun with my damaged ship. But yeah, the Algerian being offline is a problem. If we ever want to reach that, which now we definitely can't. Because yeah, prognosticators no longer doing their thing. That's a pity. That's a shame. I was hoping to try and get that one done as well. Oh, also, I'd never bothered to really look at this one. It has some servitors, and yeah, just green, who cares? Bloom spreader, yeah, I can afford to have it spread. I mean, that's getting a bit full up, but other than that, yeah, it's whatever. Alright. Everything's good. We'll grab that and that afterwards. We should have a little bit of time before the next missions show up. I think the next mission showing up will probably be the boss fight, honestly. Did I see how long it took to take to research? Yeah, 5 more days and we'll have that boss fight unlocked. So yeah, our limit right now is, can we get enough seeds quickly enough to do the research to get these boss fights done? So yeah, we're really at the beginning of the end now, which is cool. So I suppose we also need to try and level up what knights we can at this point too. But then I guess like Solar isn't maxed out level, but he's already kicking the crap out of everybody, so I mean, we're kind of fine, aren't we? I think we're probably fine. Yeah. Anyway, let's get this next mission done. Yeah, no critical injuries is fine. This should be a very straightforward mission. So we're going to swap out Invio. I know he's only a little bit injured, so we don't really need to swap him out, but we're going to. We're going to. He's already pretty much maxed his level. I don't know what else we'd possibly give him. So, I mean, these guys... I mean, should we take out the Purifier? Should we have this guy come along? So there was one argument in the comment section with Purifiers, which actually sort of failed to highlight anything, but you know, I extrapolated from the information I was given that I think what I've been doing with the incinerator, was sort of disregarding it entirely because it's crap, is that I've been thinking very much about the early game. In the early game, we have to like run at the enemy and be very aggressive in that regard, whereas now we're literally just plonking ourselves on top of the enemy and killing them. And so, like, you know, any idea of creating a sort of a dead zone, that area denial that Incinerator's supposed to be good for, is pointless, because, like, I want the enemy to come to me. I want them to be closer so I can kill them. You know, area denial is dumb. It's denying the area for us. You can't be aggressive and you can't get to the enemy to kill them if you're just going to set everything on fire. It's rubbish. But in the end game, when you can start doing ludicrous amounts of damage with an incinerator over an area, you can just wipe out entire pods all at once. And that's actually really useful, because we can just teleport right on top of the enemy. We don't have to worry about that jog wasting a bunch of AP through flames to get to the enemy. We can just plonk ourselves on top of them and actually just go, okay, now's your job. Just one shot, wipe out the pod. So end game, they're probably a lot better than they are in the early game. That's what I'm assuming. But I don't know. We'll see. So I don't know if any of this is useful. We may have to respec him. But the Incinerator having an extra arc, you know, extra range and damage and things, that's all very handy. Astral Aim, I don't think we can use with an Incinerator, can we? I'd assume not. This has knockback for the Incinerator, which is pretty fun. When you kill 3 or more enemies in turn, gain AP. See, that's really handy. So, I don't know. There's some good stuff here, potentially. This lets him use his melee better, which is kind of cool. When using a psychic ability, gain +1 damage up to 3 times. I mean, that's all quite cool. I kind of like that. That gives us some potential. Extra war gear slot to equip grenades, so you get bonus grenades, which can have extra ammo and damage. That's quite nice too. Certainly, with the extra area, if we give him stun grenades, that could make him very useful. So, I don't know. We're going to give him a go. Alright, we're going to give him a go, is what I'm getting at. And we give him this extra focus. Extra chance of getting that extra AP back. Maybe. That's better than nothing, isn't it? Sure, let's do that. And I love this. Love the little reliquary there. Very fun. Right, war gear slot. I'm going to want to give you some better equipment than that. Do we want extra crit damage? Can you crit with an incinerator? I don't even know. Give extra ammo. Extra ammo sounds good. Because I think... Hang on, let's have a look. Promethium spray. Range goes up per ammo spent. So that's kind of cool. So the more ammo we have, the better Promethium spray will be. Except this doesn't do damage, does it? No, this just afflicts burning. That's a bit rubbish. Yeah, dunno. We'll figure it out. We'll play about with it. We'll see how it goes. So that's all fine. We might have a better incinerator. Not really. Not really. We will need to find something better. More damage to demons. Purge to get rid of mutations in an area. Sounds quite nice. I guess we'll go with Darrag's Rage. We definitely need a better incinerator before we can judge this guy properly. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. At the very least, we're leveling up a new guy and we can start playing about with some abilities. This should be an easy mission, so I think these guys will do just fine. In fact, I might swap out Han. I don't think we necessarily need a medic. Although I do definitely need to extract... Yeah, I definitely need someone to extract skulls. So what I might do is... I don't really care about the Justicar or Apothecary here. I might take out Thule, because I haven't done that in a while. And I know I just gave him the extra crit chance, which is great and everything, but I am going to give him... oh, actually, I'll have to swap these guys around. So Servo Skull, we'll give him the Extractor Skull. Then the equipment slot, I will give him the extra crit damage. Because he will, of course, have the Astral Aim, which he can use. to dissect enemies as well. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So this is what we're going with. Should be interesting. You know, we'll try out the Purifier. We'll see if we can get him a better incinerator. I'm gonna give it a try, alright? We might just relegate him and who cares? You know, nothing lost really. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. I owe it to this entire class of characters to try and use one. Okay? So guys, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.